is the greatest of all time?
The former flyweight world champion, former super bantamweight world champion, former featherweight world champion, former super featherweight world champion, former lightweight world champion, former light welterweight world champion and reigning, defending WBO welterweight champion of the world, the fighting pride of the Philippines, Manny. Pacquiao!
Regarded by boxing historians as one of the greatest professional boxers of all time, Pacquiao is the only boxer in history to win 12 major world titles in 8 different weight divisions. The record is still unmatched and will probably be unrivaled for years to come. Many of these fights are iconic. Pacquiao faced off against the top fighters of his time. Like this one, his opponent is Marquez, the nemesis who was set to deliver the most brutal defeat of his entire career. Their long-standing rivalry began in 2004 when they fought for a super featherweight title. The rivalry has been closely contested in every fight, and one of them will seal it in this welterweight final battle. The battle was intense. They are both throwing hard punches. They have pledged to bring a good fight to the fans. The first knockdown scored by Marquez in their fights. Marquez believed that he needed to knock out Pacquiao in order to win. It's the only way. He did exactly that. Marquez holds one of the most famous records in the history of boxing, knocking out the 8-division world champ. Who can forget the iconic fights against Morales? These two legends will face each other in a trilogy match. Morales is one of the most well-known Mexican legends, alongside Barrera and Marquez. Oscar de la Hoya, the dream match, the dreadful experience of the golden boy, the death of 1,000 left. The fight convinced de la Hoya that he needs to finally hang his gloves forever. How about the 2-round knockout victory over the Hitman Hatton? Let's not forget, Pacquiao came from the flyweight division, and he is now right here taking down bigger and stronger contenders. The question about his abilities, his power and speed was displayed in a chilling manner. Remember the Cotto fight? This challenge is one of the toughest. He had no doubt that he was the most superior and stronger challenger ever. He was not prepared for what was to come. Pacquiao demolished him in a one-sided fight. Margarito and Rios, the arrogant best friends. They both mocked Pacquiao and Freddie Roach. The end result is identical for both of them. During these fights, it appears that Pacquiao is working out with a heavy bag in front of thousands of spectators. The fate of both was the same. Pacquiao made them taste the version of an angry Pacquiao, the Pacquiao who is feared by many. This tough opponent leads to another trilogy, the Desert Storm, Timothy Bradley. The initial confrontation was perceived by many as a robbery. Pacquiao prevailed in the second and third fights, having tasted those hard blows in the higher weight class. This matchup against Algieri was the easiest fight out of all of them. The reach advantage had no impact. Pacquiao is able to easily dominate him.